It was a fun weekend. You know, it was a great win for us. You know, we had some great play, offense, defense, special teams, and no, it was cool to win that award. But no, it's just a credit to offensive line, receivers, running backs, and coaches. So no, it was a good time this weekend.
Carter, is your arm stronger now? I mean, it appears that way, and is your release quicker? I mean, have you improved on both of those?
Yeah, I would say so. It's I got to give credit to my private QB coach, Jay Christensen, son of Jeff Christensen, who works with Patrick Mahomes, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Kirk Cousins, some of those guys. So I did a lot of work with him in the off season. And he definitely helped clean up my mechanics, but also, Coach Dearman here, he's done, just in the few weeks where he's been our coach, he's done some great work with us with, just some fundamental stuff and some great quarterback drills.
Hey, when you watch
I love that pullover, by the way. That's sweet.
when you watch the film, what kind of impressed you about the jobs the receivers did on Saturday night? It just seemed like they were routinely just running past guys and getting open.
Yeah, they're unreal. It's when teams want to play us in man coverage, it's that's their decision, and I think we put on film that our guys can roll, but also zone coverage. They do a great job of just kind of finding the holes, and they're a great group, and they got a great coach.
What do you think of Robinson in particular? I mean, his stat line was pretty ridiculous, and obviously he's routinely beating guys.
Yeah, he's a stud. I mean, he's been. He's one of my favorite receivers of all time to throw to, and he just doesn't say a word. He grinds his tail off every day at practice, and his work is coming to show.
What makes him one of your favorite receivers to throw to?
Just his work ethic and his football IQ. I mean, obviously he's very talented, but no, he just seems to have it all. He's a really hard-working kid, and he deserves everything he's getting right now.
I saw Coach Mangino tweeted at you, and you quote tweeted that. For one of the past coaches that's been real successful and to interact with you like that, is that cool? What does that feel like for you?
Yeah, that was awesome. Coach Mangino is obviously a legend. I've never been able to meet him. He was here this past weekend. I wish I would have been able to meet him, but that was really nice of him, and he's the man.
What will it take to make this offense, the way you played so vertical over the past couple of weeks and put up so many points? What will it take in order to make this sustainable towards the end of the season?
I think it's just reps at practice, just continuing to work for these coaches. These coaches have a great game plan, and these players, they're bought in. So really just us continuing to work.
You mentioned Stephon being such a hard worker. He came into me and he said he was kind of smiling after that game, like, he said, this surprised me. I mean, does he need that kind of push of confidence that's what you have in your game?
No, I mean, that's great that he was like that, and I definitely saw that out of him. He was happy. Just, he had a huge game, but honestly, I don't think he should be too surprised because he's that type of player, and that could happen any week. He's a guy we definitely got to get the ball to, but I couldn't be more proud of that guy.
You seen anything different in the offensive line the last couple of weeks? What has changed that's helped them maybe unlock where you guys can get to offensively too?
They're killing it. I mean, I'd say almost every play, if I get hit, it's my fault because they've been doing a great job. They got a great coach in Coach Meadows, and Coach Miles definitely helps out with those guys as well. But they're a great group. They work hard and talented as well.
What comes to mind when you think of the rivalry with K-State?
Just a rivalry. I mean, it's they're a good team. They've gotten us the past several years, and last year was a tough one for sure. Definitely still fresh on our minds for a lot of the guys in this locker room. But should be a great game on Saturday, and we're very excited.
What's your sense of kind of the anticipation for this one, probably for both sides, both fan bases? Obviously, people who back you are excited because you guys played so well, and K-State just beat Oklahoma. And it seems like both teams are headed up.
Right. Yeah. Like you said, both teams coming off of good wins. They had a great game last week against Oklahoma. it's always a big game when it's a rivalry, but kind of what's leading up to it this week will make it a good game.
Do you guys get extra fired up for a rivalry game like this?
I'd say so, yeah. Just the tradition and the history behind it. At the end of the day, though, it is just another game. We got one game this week, and it's a game we got to win.
You guys had a lot of success throwing the ball down the field on Saturday. What did you guys see from Texas Tech that you were able to exploit?
It was really just kind of what you saw, like our matchups. We had some really good matchups, we thought, receivers versus their defensive backs. We had a great week of preparation, great game plan. We definitely have to start faster in the future. But no, I'm just proud of our guys' fight and resiliency.
And pushing the ball down the field, that was a part of the game plan leading up, or was that an adjustment that Coach Dearman made?
I think that was something that just kind of happened. It's not like we changed our play calls too much, but it was just our receivers getting open and us making plays.